Hello, I'm Ann Keeler Evans. The priestess and peacemaker is in, with a reading on the bright of the moon using the Major Arcana deck from my Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century. Each night, I draw one card asking us to think differently about furthering our journey on the peace path. The bright of the moon has arrived, and it's time to dance in its beauty. Night 1, count your blessings. Night 2, celebrate the peace path and your work. Night 3, commit with new vision to the peace you pass. Following these 3 readings, I offer a consolidation reading reviewing the arc and combined possibilities of these 3 cards. How will you adjust your course for peacemaking with the moon from this reading?
Welcome to the compilation reading of the Emergence Full Moon. Did you enjoy the incredible eclipse? I hope so. And, I really am finding the information I'm getting from these readings powerful because, as you remember, when I do a reading, I'm asking us not what's going to happen. I'm not asking if we're going to be pretty or rich. I'm not asking what the end will be for problems that we have in our lives. I'm asking, what do we need to be thinking about as we do this? And on night 1, when we were counting our blessings, we were asked to remember that we have power, that we are not alone. And in this moment, it is so easy when you see fools running around and their machinations and what they're doing to this person and this country and that country, and how we don't find things out until afterwards. But we have power. We are strong. We can do this. And so I ask us to remember that we have power and that we need to be doing 2 things with power. One is generating it by calling people up, gathering them together, asking them what they're up to, asking them how they're feeling, asking if they're doing things that are fun but also powerful, asking how they're contributing to creating a lifeline and a net, because there will be fallout. We're all fragile in this. And personally, I'm not looking up too much. I'm keeping going. But the other thing we have to do with our power is share it. And I keep reminding us all, and because I have to keep reminding, I've really got a lot of vision, and I'm good at that. And I'm kind. I have those 2 things. But there's so much I can't do. So my having power doesn't work if I'm not sharing it with people who have different kinds of power than I have. What are your best gifts? How are you using them? Who are the people in your pod who have different powers than you do? And then by the night of the full moon, the red moon, not the silvery moon, we're asked to dance around and see what's going on. And what we're dancing around is transformation. While they're screwing around with our world, we're building a new one. We're transforming ourselves and building a new world. And that's something to remember here. We need to not hold on to what we once had, because those things are disappearing. We also can't hold on to what the government is doing, because what it's doing changes every minute. It's going to be this. No, it's going to be that. It's going to be this. Oh, that's not working. Let's not try that. The stock market is breaking. Yes, it is right now. And it could be hard. And that's why we need to be pulling stuff together, doing things differently than we ever thought about doing. And it's time, particularly for people in my age group, to think about what kind of legacy do I want to leave? And I want to help people on the peace path. I want us to know that we are safe. I will be standing up, protecting, because we're needed. And what are they going to do? And lastly, when it comes time to what is it we are to commit to, darlings, we're invited to commit to delight. To delight. And when we start doubting it and asking those questions, ask ourselves the questions, why is it we always mistrust delight? And partially because we think it's transactive. And delight is just like, well, will you look at that? Will you look at that? And then, time to dance. It is time to just go out to the streets and dance. Because there is nothing that will infuriate people more than our working together, dancing. Because, dancing doesn't stop to ask you if the beat is right for you politically. Well, maybe there are a couple songs that we want to think of, but as many of you know, I was married to a great drummer, and he had such a loyal family of followers, and we were across all kinds of spectra. And I have to tell you that we are in each other's lives despite differing political beliefs and all kinds of other beliefs. And we're holding on, knowing the value that the other has. We're delighting in each other. And the more we can do that, the less they win. And delight, isn't that an amazing thing? You know what I've seen? Actually, I saw it 3 weeks ago before I left, or a month ago, I guess it is, before I left on my vacation. But the willows were changing their color, and they were getting that weird yellow that they get before they become green. And spring is coming. Maybe not forever immediately, but spring is coming. And that's going to change things. So let's get out and appreciate it, because we can. And that's it. Happy full moon.
Find out more about me at annkeelerevans.org. Support me at patreon.com, Ann Keeler Evans. Following the moon is a lovely way to measure and celebrate life's beauty and bounty. Please join me. Salam, shalom, peace, and blessed be.